is Ecclesiastes chapter 4, starting at verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and the threefold cord is not quickly broken. Shalom Akim. First, I'll give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Peace and blessings to the elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching and living the word in sincerity and truth. This is Yarala from GMS Dallas, back with a lesson, and just going to go right into it through the Spirit. That scripture I just read is kind of what I want to talk about today on that topic of, us as brothers and men in this truth and a part of this brotherhood. As we can see, things are going to get tougher. And if you're in the spirit, you can tell things are getting tougher. If you're growing in the spirit, you're coming up against new obstacles, new demons. Once you get over one demon or a hump, there's a bigger hump to try you, for it to go from glory to glory. And that's in this truth. We're a part of this brotherhood. We're a part of our body. So when those things come upon us, or whether you be putting hell on yourself or the Most High just trying you to refine you, you can't get so walled up in your own trials and tribulations that you trying to put yourself off on the island, so to speak. You stop being around brothers because you don't want to get rebuked, or you just catching so much hell you don't feel like being bothered. That's not the right way to go. That's what Satan wants to do. He wants to separate us and bring division. So you can't allow that. In those trying times, that's when you're going to need the brotherhood the most. When you're really going through something, to hear an encouraging word, or even when you need to be rebuked. You just can't sit off on no island, man, because that's when Satan's waiting to pick you off. So we're going to read that again. Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. All right, and so this brotherhood is better, man, than just being by yourself, man. Because when you're by yourself, it gets real lonely out there. You can ask guys that have been kicked out of camps. What do, they scorn and they try to come back in. Sometimes some guys may come back into the fold. Other times, guys just scoffing, and they turn into real demons after that. But in this brotherhood, when we're locked in the body and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're going to have a good reward for our labor in that time. And what's that? The kingdom. Being part of the first fruits. Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. So if you fall, or if you're going off, you're gonna need your brother there to correct you. Because the scriptures say iron is sharper than iron. So you're gonna need your brother there to lift you up, to give you an encouraging word. You might need some advice for something. And that's what the brotherhood is for. This is our consolation on the side, which you're gonna get that scripture later. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, which woe was destruction, for he hath not another to help him up. So that there's destruction to you, man. Or if you by yourself and you fall and you keeping yourself secluded from the brothers and from the Akim that really care about you, man. Or if you hang around 2/3, because if you living with your family and you around them more, or if you just trying to seek comfort in the world, you still alone because the world is not with you. So that's going to be to your destruction if that's what you're seeking your comfort in. Our real comfort is the brotherhood, man, because we're all like-minded and we're all on the same goal, and so we don't want to see each other fall. The world don't give a damn about us. So if you hang around with your family more than you hang around the brotherhood, man, you need to stop that, man, because we come to the times where your family's going to lift you up. They're going to tell. They're going to snitch. They're going to be right there along with the world trying to demonize you. And they're going to help Esau to try to bring your downfall. Versus the Akim is going to lift you up. And it can go through the scriptures. And then that's where our comfort is. Okay? Verse 11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And you can't. Verse 12. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Okay, so when you have a rope that's just one strand or a string, it's easy to break that string or cut that string in half. But once you get a rope and you get about 3 or 4 ropes together, or leather cords or whatever it may be, and you weave that and intertwine that together to where it's all on the same cord, and it looks like one cord, it's way harder to break that cord, man, or hard to cut it. And that's what this brotherhood is all about, man, because we all speaking the same thing, living the same mind, and we're in this body together, fitly framed together, the scriptures say, with Yahweh Shah being the chief cornerstone of the spiritual building. Okay, so when you got the brotherhood with you, man, that's when we're strong. You know, when we all work in the spirit on one accord, man. That's what the Most High. That's what the Most High wants, because that's what He gave us on this side. Besides the truth and the scripture and the comfort, He gave us like-minded brothers, man, for comfort to understand what we going through. You know, so you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be able to relate to why you so mad and why you so frustrated. Salakia. In your daily life, everybody else is just like wondering why you so mad, but the brotherhood is gonna understand that, you know. Okay, and so we'll get the next scripture. Okay, which is 1 Peter chapter 5, and get verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And that's Satan's job, man, on this side, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So if you ever watch those nature shows, when you see those lions hunting, those roaring lions and lionesses, or those hyenas, what do they look for? They look for those ones that stray off of the path of the group. They go off by themselves, man. Those long ranges, they get lost, you know, and they're easy pickings. And so then that's what happens a lot of times when brothers, you try to isolate yourself. Like I said, that's the wrong way to go, because that's what Satan's looking for. So we gotta be sober, be vigilant, be right, and be in your right mind, and be about this thing about the right way, which is dealing with the brotherhood as much as possible, especially in these coming times, because we're gonna need each other more now than ever, because they starting to address the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, they starting to really they're getting to go ahead to really address us now, and it's gonna get worse. They're gonna try to make up shit, you know. They're gonna try to demonize us to make us look like the filth of the world, which that's what we're supposed to look like, because we're against this world. But while you being by yourself on the island, not keeping your ear to the ground with the brotherhood, you're gonna be easy pickings for Satan, because you be by yourself, and there's gonna be no one there to really to sharpen you up. That's why the scriptures say iron sharpeneth iron. Iron can't sharpen itself. Iron has to rub against other iron to sharpen itself, and that's what we're here for, to refine each other in the spirit. Okay, to build each other up and keep each other encouraged, man. Okay, so even when you go on, if you feel you're making mistakes and you feel shameful, no, man, you're not supposed to. Don't isolate yourself and wallow in that. Come around the brotherhood so you can get that rebuke, man. Scripture say open rebuke is better than secret love. Okay, to get that real love, man, that correction. Okay, so let's get to the next scripture, Philippians. You know what I'm saying? This is our consolation, man. This is what it's all about, having this brotherhood, man. And so it's Philippians chapter 2, verse 1. If there be, therefore, any consolation in the Mashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels of mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same mind, being of one accord, of one mind. Okay? Read that again. If there be any consolation in Mashiach, which is talking about the brotherhood, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy. This is a joyful thing for us to have on this side. Okay? That ye be like-minded. Okay? Having the same love. And what's love? The keeping of the commandments. Okay? Being on the doctrine, man. Being a part of the body and a part of this ministry. Okay? Being fully together, framed in this thing, man. Like I said, the Most High not looking for no long range to be out by itself, man. You can't do it on your own. We need the Yahweh Shai, and we need this brotherhood. Having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Alright? You gotta have one mind in this thing. All together. And so I'm gonna keep reiterating that point, man. Because those are demons when you really just want to start being by yourself. Those are demons, and that's Satan working on you. So that's when you gotta fight the hardest to come around brothers. I know it's hard. We're in this flesh, you know. I've been like that sometimes, where you just slack you. This world just kind of beats you down sometimes, some days, and you don't just feel like being bothered. But I guarantee you, when you come around the brothers, you can't help but to smile, man. Because Jake is genuinely happy to see brothers. You know, when you had that real brotherly love amongst the camps. It happened to me times. I just like, just not feeling it. But when I'm around the brothers and I see the Akim and I see that they're genuinely happy to see me, that lifts me up, and that makes my day better, man. And then that's what the Most High gave us on this side to get us through this bullshit captivity, man. But you're not gonna get that comfort from your woman, your kids, because they're not gonna understand what's going on. You sitting at the house all day. If you having to live with your family members for the time being, they're not gonna understand. There's no comfort in that. They talking shit about you. They're against you in this world. They can't help it because they don't have the understanding that the Most High blessed you with. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get the next scripture, which is it's pretty much gonna speak for itself. It's pretty plain. Just gonna get a precept real quick. This is 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 17. Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the King. And that's how you honor the King, man. That's how you honor Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's a commandment. These precepts, when you break that word down, it's a commandment. You have to love the brotherhood, man. Because that's all you gave. So if you forsaken that, you shouldn't know what the Most High gave you, what the Most High allowed you to have on his side to get you through these times, man. Okay, you throwing that back in the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shah's face, saying that you don't want that. So we have to love the brotherhood, man. We have to be about each other, love one each other, pray for one another without ceasing. Okay, keep each other uplifted, man. Because this world, because we in this flesh, it gets hard sometimes, being in these fleshly bodies. But like I said, like I keep saying, man, that's our consolation. That's what we have, man. So we have to really cherish that. It's not every day that you meet a man that's really for you on your team in the spirit, man. It actually looks for your well-being. Because you have friends in the world, they don't give a damn what you do, man. They make fun of you. Always, you might be the guy that's always the butt of the jokes with your friends. They always trying to talk shit. Hoes come around. What they do? They try to make themselves look good by trying to hot side on you. I've been around guys like that, trying to look good in front of girls, women and shit that come around, trying to show out and shit. But in the process of shitting on you, always fucking with you. You do a dumb decision. They don't tell you, hey man, I don't think you should have did that. They just let you go and do shit. Those not real friends, man. Real friends are not gonna let you just destroy yourself. Niggas in the world let you go get dumbass tattoos, let you make dumbass decisions with your money. The brotherhood is not gonna be about that. The brotherhood don't tolerate no BS, man. And no bullshit is not gonna be tolerated. It's not gonna be around. No foolishness, no immaturity, no irresponsibility. The brotherhood is there to build you up as a man in the truth, as a real man with understanding. Okay, in the spirit. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get the next scripture, which showing how beautiful, man, this brotherhood really is. Okay, this is Psalms. Bear with me, Akian. Psalms chapter 133, verses 1 and 2. A song of degrees of David. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. That's a pleasant thing, man. Okay? When we're communicating, we're in the spirit, we're going through the scripture and how that spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah rolling. That's a beautiful thing, man. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even as Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments. Okay? That's precious ointment to have a friend that really cares about you, man. That actually genuinely is worried about how you doing, making sure you're okay. Sometimes you may have to lean on a brotherhood financially, but that's what the brotherhood's all there for, We're really there to lean upon each other until the Lord comes back to deliver us out of this hellhole that we put ourselves in, All right, so we're going to get the last scripture, then we'll go ahead and close out. Okay, this is going to be in Apocrypha. Slack y'all, just bear with me. Okay. So like I said, man, so this brotherhood, man, we're actually friends in this thing, man. If you're a part of the elect. Okay. And so we have to treat each other as such. And like I said, man, the whole point is don't put yourself on no island, man. Just trying to be by yourself, because it ain't gonna work that way. Like I said, that's Satan that's putting their thoughts in you. That you need to try and do some soul searching and need to figure things out. You've already figured everything out. Okay, you got the truth. Everything is already figured out. You just have to endure now the right way. There is no more soul searching or trying to get your shit together, or you just need to be by yourself for a minute. No, that's the wrong term. That's Satan, man. And that's when, like I said, when you watch the nature shows, man, who those lions and those predators pick off? Those ones that stray away from the pack. Because that's easy pick. Okay, there's no protection there. Because when you try to attack that group, those older brothers. Alright, Shalak, nigga woman came home, Satan. Always trying to fuck up the spirit. Alright, so we're gonna continue back in. Lord willing, it's kind of just still kind of flows. Like I said, we had this last scripture because we was going into talking about the beauty of having a friend, you know. Okay, so we're gonna get this scripture, which is Sirach, chapter 6, and we're gonna get verses 14 through 16. Okay, because like I said, niggas in the world, they're not real friends, man. Okay, they don't have your best interest at heart. And so this brotherhood does, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So, Sirach 6 and 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense. And that's a defense, man, against the things of this world, man. That's why when we have problems or issues, or you're going through something, you go to the brothers that are older brothers that are more versed in the spirit, that are over you, and they're faithful friends, and they're a strong defense against things like that, to get advice through the spirit, man. You know, through breakdowns or something you may not know, or something that you're dealing with, the brother has experience in, and the brother's gonna be faithful in the spirit, man. Okay, and he that has found such an one has found a treasure. That's a rare, precious thing, especially in these days, because the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's in Matthew the 24th chapter. Okay, so there's no love here, man. It's nothing but wickedness and hate and deception, and everyone's trying to get over on one another, man. Nothing but backbiters and gossipers here. Okay, we're the only real friends that'll walk around the earth right now. Everybody else is wicked as hell, man. Everybody talk that shit like they friends, but when you see people at work and they talk about their friends, they always talk behind their back. Okay, everyone you know that outside the truth, they gossiping and talking behind somebody's back, man. So we're really the only ones that are really friends that's walking the earth right now. Verse 15, nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and its excellency is invaluable. You can't put a price on a man that's willing to lay down his life for you. A man that's willing to die for you, man. You can't put a price on that. That's a rare and precious thing, and you don't want to forsake that and want to put yourself in an island just because you may be making mistakes or you catching hell, man. That's sometimes you really got to fight. That's part of that fight as well. You know, utilizing that brotherhood. Okay, verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life. Okay, that's the real medicine of your life, man. It makes you feel better when you're down. Okay, to hear a brother call, ask how you doing, go hang out with a brother, or just to go over scriptures with a brother, or just fellowshipping, man. And I don't know BS, but just actually genuinely enjoying each other's company, man, in the spirit. Okay. And they that fear the Lord shall find him. So if you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you and in this thing, man, you fighting and you fearing the Lord, you're gonna find friends. You're gonna find brothers that's gonna be there and ride with you, man. Lord willing, to the end that we all make it. You know, the brothers in Dallas, they all I got, man. Okay. I love all the Akim that's right. I see on YouTube that's pushing the word, man. But the brothers that I am here in GMS Dallas, they all I got, man. My family don't understand. Okay, my old lady don't understand. My other family that I'm so-called related to, they don't get it. That's why I don't fuck with them. You know, the brothers that I put in the work with, they understand because they catching the same type of hell. Not exactly, because our lives are different. We all have different lots, but we all catching hell nonetheless for righteousness. Okay, and so they gonna understand when I just want to vent or something going on. I need some advice about it. I need to have a decision to make, because the scriptures say do nothing without advice. So I call brothers. You know, hey, what you think about this? So this scripture, whatever the case may be. All right. So, you know, just something for brothers keep on your head, man. If you're going through something, don't take that route and just put yourself in an island and isolate yourself, man. That's the time you want to be around the brotherhood more, because we are body and we here for one another through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for this truth and for bringing down this damn devil and raising up his elect. Double honor to the apostles, elders of great meal, some who rule well. Peace and blessing to your elect. Shalom.